am very glad to be able to talk to you today about the Flint Cultural Center Corporation. Our community needs to know that it has access to experiences that will help its citizens to grow, to learn, to appreciate beauty, and to explore the world beyond our own doors. Opportunities for enlightenment, inspiration, and active engagement in learning are necessary to build a strong community and a strong workforce. As a key player in the founding of the community education movement in our country, I feel very strongly that community resources must partner with schools in order to provide the best lifelong learning for children and community members of all ages. These are just a few of the reasons that I believe the institutions of the Flint Cultural Center are among our community's greatest resources.
Melody, that's very important in Chinese music. And rhythm, of course, every type of music has rhythm. But our rhythm is relatively simple. It's not very complex rhythm, especially the traditional music.
Loved it because we seldom hear Chinese music, and it's so unique.
And what I loved most was the gentleness, the beautiful gentleness of their presentation.
Very proud that the library brings in things like this in cooperation with the Cultural Center. I think that it adds to our quality of life tremendously.
It shows one of the highest Chinese music that I have heard. And being an amateur musician, I really appreciate tonight's performance. Also, being a minority, I appreciate the fact that different ethnic music is being introduced to Flint.
Thank the Cultural Center for me.
I pray thee mark me, that a brother should be so perfidious. He whom next thyself of all the world I loved, and to him put the manage of my state. My false brother, dost thou pretend me? Did believe he was indeed the Duke.
My favorite character was probably the spirit, Ariel.
A fish. He smells like the fish. Woo! Very ancient and the fish-like smell. It's strange, you feel.
Some kids usually can't understand Shakespeare, but most of us can because, we're mature. And it was really a good experience to watch that play, so I enjoyed it very much.
Give me thy hands up. I do begin to have the bloody thoughts.
Mountain! Hey! Mountain!
Silver! There it goes! Silver! For the sky up above our heads too.
Pursuing Indians have never gained a step nor gotten close enough for a second shot at the bear.
The Longway Planetarium, we have 2 Girl Scout workshops. One is for brownies and one is for junior Girl Scouts. So we have 1st through 3rd graders and 3rd through 6th graders. And in our workshop, they are able to complete all the requirements for their badges in just one Saturday morning. And so it helps them earn a badge, get some exposure to the planetarium, and we like bringing in new people to our planetarium.
It's fun, and all the Girl Scouts are really nice to all the other Girl Scouts and brownies, and we always respect one another.
gives the girls an opportunity to communicate with one another, to get together, to socialize, to learn new things, new technologies, things that they don't learn in school. It's just a great opportunity for them.
Girl Scouts rule!
Really an amazing experience, and you meet people that you stay friends with for years, and you learn so much, not just about dance, but about how to apply that discipline that comes with dance to your everyday life.
And by having all of these young people come from around the country to visit us and to live with us for 4 weeks, then, you know, people become more aware. You know, they read about us in the paper, or they'll see a little bit on TV, and it'll occur to them, oh, well, here's a little dancer from California, and she's spending 4 weeks with us, or, you know, all over the country. I think that helps Flint increase its identity, its sense of feeling about itself.
The Joffrey Midwest Workshop, it's a lot of fun, and I went there 2 years ago, and last year I got a full scholarship to go there, and it's a lot of fun, and you take classes every day, and your dancing really improves, and you learn new choreography, and you meet a lot of new people from all over the country.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, through this entrance is our main attraction. I want to welcome you to Science and Toyland, where you're going to learn about the fundamentals of science. You and you will be transformed into scientists right before everyone's eyes. You can learn about potential and kinetic energy using nothing more than our gravity-defying roller coaster cars.
Step right up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Come right on into Science in Toyland. Behind this portal is our main event. Explore catastrophic chain reactions that make your favorite toys work. Behind these walls and before everyone's eyes, you will transform into scientists.
C.S. Mott at the beginning of this film, an actor portraying a person from the past, and yet it's a convincing way to be part of his world, his life, and his experience. And what the Living History program does at the museum is give you a memorable experience that you can own, cherish, use to explore and understand your community. It's a program that is going beyond simply Flint's past, but examines the relationship with past, present, future. It explores everything in our life, from everyday living to technology that's built and made this community. And it's a chance for you to participate and interact with the actors. You can become a person from the past. You can explore that world with the coaching and mentoring of a history actor. I think if you can own an experience from your trip to the Sloan Museum or any one of the institutions at the Cultural Center, you feel a part of this, the identity in the community where you can express yourself. So it's not simply a one-way street, it's a two-way street. I think that's the great thing about the interaction that goes on with living history and with performance and with the arts here in the Culture Center.
As you know, many of the great philanthropists of the 20th century left their fortunes to start foundations upon their deaths. However, I felt it was critical while I was still alive to help support and build the community that had been so good to me. So in the prime of my life, I endowed the C.S. Mott Foundation, making a world of difference to the Flint community. In order to have a thriving community where the quality of life is good, where there are opportunities for citizens to grow and to learn, and where employers and employees want to come and stay, we all have a responsibility to help make this a reality and to act now when our support is particularly meaningful. These Flint Cultural Center institutions that you have been learning about have certainly added to the betterment of our community and to the lives of the citizens of Flint. And I must say, it has been my great pleasure to speak to you in the support of the